All right, let's dive in. Today, we're mapping out an absolutely epic quest through Malaysia, a country of mind-blowing contrasts and truly wild beauty. We've done all the homework to give you the ultimate high-speed guide for 2026. So let the adventure begin. I mean, just think about that for a second. Where else? This isn't some marketing tagline. This is the literal reality of Malaysia. It's a place where super modern cities and ancient wilderness are right next to each other. It's a journey unlike anything else. And when we say ancient, we are not kidding. That's how old the Taman Negara rainforest is. Yeah, we're talking about a jungle that was already ancient when the dinosaurs were still roaming the earth. How wild is that? This is the kind of deep natural history that's really the soul of Malaysia. So let's kick off our journey where that towering steel meets streets packed with history. Our quest kicks off in the cultural heart of Malaysia, a trio of cities that really define its beating heart. This is where you get that incredible mix of history, art, and just nonstop energy that makes this country so captivating. First stop, the capital. Kuala Lumpur, or KL as everyone calls it, is just electric. You've got to experience the view from the Petronas Twin Towers, but here's a pro tip. Book those tickets online weeks ahead of time, trust me. Then get up early and conquer the 272 steps at the Batu Caves to beat the heat and the crowds. And for dinner, you just have to get lost in the amazing chaos of Jalan Alor. Just follow your nose. The smell of grilling satay, the sound of wok sizzling. It's a total sensory overload, and it's fantastic. All right, next up, we're hopping over to the island of Penang and its capital, Georgetown, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. You can think of it as a giant open-air art gallery and a foodie paradise all rolled into one. You'll spend your days hunting down incredible street art and your nights tasting what a lot of people say is the best street food in all of Asia. Seriously, you come here to eat, explore, and then eat some more. And rounding out our city trifecta is Malacca, another UNESCO gem. This historic port city is this amazing tapestry of Malay, Chinese, and European history. The Jonker Street Night Market is legendary, just this bustling corridor of food, crafts, and energy. Meanwhile, the iconic red statues gives you this perfect snapshot of its colonial past. Okay, so we've explored the dream, right? Now it's time to map the wilderness. So, from the concrete jungles, we are pivoting, and we are diving headfirst into the real thing. This is where we trace the map from the cool, misty mountains of the peninsula all the way to the untamed wild frontier of Borneo. This is the next stage of our adventure. First, we journey into what I like to call the green spine. This is the lush, mountainous heart of peninsular Malaysia, and it feels like a completely different world from the coastal cities. It's a place of cool air, ancient trees, and stunning landscapes that honestly feels like you've stepped back in time. And the green spine really has two crown jewels. On one hand, you've got the Cameron Highlands. It's this quiet, serene escape where the air is cool and crisp, and you've got these rolling green tea plantations for as far as you can see. But then, on the other hand, you have the raw adventure of Taman Negara, where you feel that deep jungle humidity and you can walk through that 130-million-year-old rainforest on a canopy walk high above the forest floor. Just incredible. But here's the thing, the peninsula? That's only half the story. To really, truly understand Malaysia's wild heart, we have to cross the South China Sea. So, are you ready for the wild frontier? Let's go to Borneo. Okay, so Malaysian Borneo is split into two states, and each one is its own epic adventure. You've got Sarawak, which is your gateway to the unbelievable cave systems at Mulu, and the coastal jungles of Bako, home to the very weird, very wonderful proboscis monkey. And then there's Sabah, the land of giants. It's where you can climb South Asia's highest peak, Mount Kinabalu, and come face-to-face with orangutan at the Sepilok Rehabilitation Center. Okay, an adventure this big, it needs a solid game plan, right? But don't worry. Think of the logistics less like a headache and more like a challenge, a gauntlet that you are now perfectly equipped to run. Let's break down exactly how you connect all these amazing experiences. And here's your secret weapon, Malaysia's fantastic domestic flight network. It's affordable, it's efficient, and it basically turns what looks like a massive country into a series of really easy-to-manage hops. This is your ticket to freedom. It makes the entire country feel accessible. So here's the tactical lowdown. You've got Malaysia Airlines for full service. You've got the budget giant AirAsia for incredible deals. Just make sure you book that baggage allowance early. And then you have regional players like Firefly, which often fly out of smaller, much less crowded airports. Knowing this stuff gives you a huge edge when you're planning. So, how do you actually get to those orangutans? It's literally this simple. You start at a major hub like KL. Then you fly into a Borneo gateway city like Kota Kinabalu. From there, it's just one more short, easy flight to your adventure base, like Sandakan, for all the wildlife sanctuaries. It's a proven, super efficient path. All right, you've navigated the cities, you've mapped the wilds, and you've conquered the gauntlet. So what's next? Well, now comes the best part, the victory lap, the incredible rewards that make this whole quest absolutely worthwhile. So your reward could be just pure, unfiltered paradise. Whether you want the relaxed, duty-free vibe of Langkawi, the classic backpacker buzz of the Perhentian Islands with their bright turquoise water, or the legendary once-in-a-lifetime diving at Sipadan, I'm talking swimming through vortexes of barracuda, there is an island in Malaysia with your name on it. But for a lot of us, let's be real, the ultimate prize is found deep in the wilds of Borneo. This is your chance to see some of the most iconic and rare creatures on Earth. And I don't just mean seeing them, I mean hearing the rustle in the canopy as an orangutan swings by at Sepilok, or drifting down the Kinabatangan River at dusk as a family of pygmy elephants emerges from the trees. These are the moments that, I promise you, will stay with you forever. The journey is mapped out. The rewards are crystal clear. The only thing left is to hand you your Pro Traveler Toolkit. The little things that will make your Malaysian adventure totally seamless and turn you from a tourist into a savvy traveler. All right, you ready? These are your golden rules. Use the Grab app. It's like Uber, and it's a total lifesaver for getting around. Pack that light jacket for the Highlands. You'll thank me when that evening chill sets in. Always have some cash, especially out on the islands where Wi-Fi can be a little iffy. And a sarong, it's a game changer for any impromptu temple visits. Simple hacks, massive impact. So there you have it. The cities, the jungles, the islands, and all the tools you need to conquer it all. Your quest is fully mapped out. The only question left is, where will you begin?